Hello everyone, this will be the review of game ZKILLER, and the key was provided by developer. And to be honest, I had high hopes for this game because I had a small itch to play a game where you kill zombies and grind, and I thought this is gonna be it. This is gonna be, at least to some extent, a game that I expect, something like single player killing floor, which it kinda is, but in a very bad way. And generally speaking, the game dies in the very first moment you start playing it because it is very slow. It's very non-responsive, just because it runs really badly. And I even played Killing Floor 2 just to compare it, because I usually play it every day to get the items, and it runs faster. So they somehow managed to break the game engine. It's very slow, and it's not because I have a bad computer or because I have something running in the background. It's because the game just works like that. In terms of upgrades, you can grind levels and you can grind money, and level allows you to, I'm trying to click start game, okay. Level allows you to play other levels, which there is 5 of them. As you can see, you need 15 level. I played quite a few times and I got only level 6, so I can theoretically unlock 3 more levels. I played those 2. And armor, can we click here? Yes. Most stuff is behind a very big grind wall, like weapons cost like 15,000, guns cost also at least 10,000, something better 15,000, 20,000, and so on. So you could grind it. If you want to grind and get everything, then you can definitely grind for a long time, if that's your thing. And I was hoping this is gonna be something like that, just a game where you level up something, like your characters. Sadly, there's only one character, and level gives nothing. It only gives you access to other levels, or maybe other maps. And aside from that, you have guns that you can buy pretty much. And I'm gonna try to test, well, maybe this grenade. How do you buy it? Like this? Yes. Okay, so I bought a grenade. I hope we'll be able to use it. I have no idea if there is any way to check the buttons. I killed the music. I went very much low with the sound, so those are the graphics. As you can see, I put everything low because I was checking if it's the reason of the settings that the game is so slow, but apparently it isn't. It didn't really help much, but everything is on off, so that's the best I could do to make it run faster. What was I about to check? Yeah, I was about to check this whole grenade thing and something about buttons, but I see no buttons, so I have no idea how you check your grenade. I'll be trying to use it somehow in the game. So let's try to play one map, maybe this one. And one more thing, I've read a review which says that sometimes the game is so broken that enemies don't spawn, and I played it 4 times and I think I had it as well. But generally speaking, the game is not only very slowly running, it also has very slow respawn, and sometimes probably this respawn is somehow broken. I'm not sure if they don't respawn sometimes, or maybe they are somewhere in the debris. Hard to say, but I was able to finish the entire map once. I died like twice. I tried both maps, both on easy and hard. So it seems that you can sometimes get completely stuck because they won't spawn at all, or you can die, or you can finish it. So it is possible to actually finish a wave, or rather 2 waves, which I did once, but it might be broken. Probably it is broken. Also, you can quit the game anytime. You will have the money and the experience, but you won't have the reward for the finishing of the entire level. And there is a boss at the end of the level. I've seen one boss, so I don't know how many there are, maybe more. Okay, so how you start it? You go, yeah, go like this, and then you pick. Everything looks nice if it worked, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna go for easy, and I'm not gonna finish because the game is so slow. I would have to play for many minutes, probably, I don't know, like probably 20 minutes to finish the just 2 waves, because it's super slow. I hope it's not gonna be too loud. Some sounds are loud. Sorry for the mic. So I did all I could. The sound is almost all the way down, and the music is completely off. So this is how it looks. Very slow. It's the movement is slow, even the way our character goes left and right, and sometimes he like speeds up. If you're turning around, sometimes it's suddenly faster, and then it's the typical. It looks like a very bad copy of Killing Floor, generally speaking. Also, there's one game called, I'm not sure if I'm not saying the name wrong. It's not Dead Space, it's Dead Effect, I think, where you kill zombies in space. And from what I recall, this Dead Effect game, even though it's also some port from mobile game and also very budget game, it's better. Generally, it's better. I played the first part. I didn't play the second part, but it's generally better. So this is very low level of this type of game. The whole idea about the game being how to call it, a mobile port wave survival shooter, which is very old idea. Basically, this is the idea from the times of Wolfenstein and Doom, with that difference that they worked correctly. Like first Doom and first Wolfenstein worked rather quickly, rather fast. This game is just slow. As you can see, and you cannot jump, at least I don't know how. Let's see, yeah, we can switch to grenade. I'm gonna try to use it. As you can see, there is problems with respawn. You never know how they respawn, where they respawn. Usually they respawn behind you or something like that. As you can see, the grenade was weak. It didn't kill them even. Some people also said that they are bullet sponges. Personally, I don't mind that because there is guns to get. So apparently better guns would be just better. So it might get better if you grind. So I see the point. Like you start with, well, you start with a shotgun, which is not so bad, and then you work towards better gear. That's okay. I mean, the idea of the game is absolutely okay, because if you didn't have the upgrades, there would be nothing to play, just killing zombies endlessly without much sense in it. This way you can upgrade, so you have something to work for. And this time it seems to work correctly in terms of spawning. The game, I don't think it had a patch like yesterday. I don't think it did. So I was testing it yesterday. It's the same. But yeah, before I was able to finish the entire level. So it is possible, but sometimes you just run around, there is nobody. Like now there's probably enemies behind us, right? There's at least one. So it didn't break yet. It would be nice to have a map to see where they're spawning, and it would be really good if the developer could fix at least the respawn. So the game would just, you know, I killed everybody, I should have another group of enemies coming from somewhere. Now I have to look for them. See, there is 9 enemies, probably appearing in groups of like 4 or 5. And they respawn completely randomly somewhere on the map. And if you don't find them, they are supposed to have very complex AI. That's what's written on Steam page, to make them follow you. But I also, one time I was in the debris, they couldn't hit me. I was like in the textures, and they were just running around without doing any damage to me. I was able to attack them from the debris. I wouldn't say this is a good algorithm to chase me. Maybe to chase me, yes, but not necessarily to attack me. You kind of attack the air where you were before. But yes, you can die quite quickly. They usually do like 10 to 20 damage, so if you get attacked by a bigger group, you're done for. Also, the regulation of sound is kind of broken. It's on lowest and it's quite loud. Also, you will hear very loud sound when I finish the wave, if I finish the wave, because again we have problem with enemies. They are supposed to now use this algorithm to look for me. One is doing this. I mean, the shooting and getting points is not bad. It's of course very basic, but it kind of works. You feel like you're leveling, you feel like you're getting money. I'm not sure exactly how you get money and what gives you money. I think the points are just experience points, and if you finish now, you would still get some money. I don't know exactly how you get money and how much they give you, but apparently you also get money for just killing them. I could finish now. If something breaks or if I die, I can finish now. I will still progress. And trying to load. Also, I'm not sure the animation is proper, because I should be loading 1 bullet at a time. I'm not sure if he ever loads 8 bullets, if I shoot everything. Oh. Yeah. that's broken. Sorry, I'm just gonna wait. The sound is clearly broken, as you can see. It's very loud for no reason. And now you'll see some complete bullshit in the supply pod. Supply pod is basically the same thing as Killing Floor. You just go to a place where you can buy stuff. I think you could buy stuff here, but you just have no money. So you have those very slow going orbs, or rather circles. One is ammo, so you get full ammo, you get full health. You cannot click anything, but I think I once was able to go to next wave faster. There should be a button for it. And you can apparently buy something. You can buy like, no, you can't buy. You can just probably change weapons, right? It seems like you can change weapon. I'm not sure what's the point of this. Why would I change weapon in the middle of the game? I could, but I don't know what's the point. And I can't click anything, right? Generally speaking, there is no... I started 10 seconds before the timer went, so that's crazy. Probably your buttons don't work, so you just have to let it go, and this is going to eventually go into the next wave. Not after the timer stops, but generally. I might just start staying here. If I die, that's okay. I don't want to push it too long. Maybe I'll just kill a few more and we'll finish. I don't want to go to the boss because it would take too long. Let's see if they will attack me from here. No, they are broken. See, they are in the debris, pushing me through it. I cannot jump, but I was able to go into it. And I can kill them, apparently. Now they can probably do damage to me. Can I do damage with grenade? Probably yes. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I did. Right, I would have to find a way to heal myself. I should be hitting them, but I'm not. Now I do. And it pushes me out of the debris somehow, which is very strange. I call debris because it's not really an object. It should be like a solid object, but it isn't. It's like some texture for the sake of it. Alright, let's check the gun, maybe. Okay, I don't know why I'm still pushed away. Okay, maybe shotgun. The physics are very strange. Something is pushing me out of this and I died. Okay, so that's how it ends. Normally you should of course run around and kite, but that's what happens. If you die, you die. And you get some points. Not sure about the level. Probably it goes up. I guess it does. I'm not sure if you have to go back and forth, maybe. I think we had money because I spent something on the gun. You know what? We can check it. 4075 and 1380. I'm going to kill one guy, and let's see if it changes. You will be able to change it easy on the movie. Probably I wouldn't because I forget what I had, but you can check it. I'm just going to kill one guy and die, or maybe not die. I can just, I don't know, hack him to pieces and then just quit. We'll see if it goes up. I don't know. You will be able to test it. And in this, I think on this map I was stuck once, but it could be because the respawn is very slow. So right now there should be respawn. I should have like 3 guys going for me, but they probably respawn somewhere. Okay, this is working correctly. Alright, I'm out of this. So let's check. What do we get? See, that's points. I didn't get money. I don't know how you get money, but apparently you get somehow. Maybe for waves you get money. Hard to say. So that's how it works. It's very broken and very slow and non-responsive clone of Killing Floor. We have one guy. We have armory with, well, this many weapons. You can count them, right? I'm counting. So far 12, 14. Okay, we have 19 objects with everything, right? So with grenades and melee weapons and everything, 19 objects. I'm not sure this is the same that I have. I don't know even. What do I have? I have an axe, which is probably worse. I cannot check what I have, I guess. I think I have an axe and this is a hammer. It's probably better but slower. So 19 guns, 1 character, level that gives you nothing aside from ability to play on other levels like those, right? So you have 5 areas, that's it. There's no campaign, there's just levels with spawning enemies. The levels are rather poorly done in terms of graphics. Level does no progression. All you can do is get like 4 best weapons. So you could grind. Yeah, now I see the axe. So you can get like katana, you can get desert eagle, you can get one of those, right? Either a shotgun or a assault rifle. Maybe there is, I don't think there is a sniper rifle. There is a machine gun for sure. Is this also? Yeah, machine gun. So maybe one of those. And that's it. That's all you have. I'm not sure what you can do with this. Can you sell it? Probably not. No, I don't think so. So there is little to be had here, and the gameplay is horrible. Those games should work very quickly, very fast, very responsive. In this day and age, I mean seriously, this should work at least like Doom, at least like Wolfenstein, at least like first Killing Floor, which I, by the way, didn't play. So let's say the second Killing Floor, fast, because it's a simple game. You cannot have a game which is broken on the very basic level, where it just works slowly. You run slowly, you move slowly, you have no jump, and you have kind of broken respawn, and you can't even go to next wave. So the whole experience is very slowed down into a very slow and annoying grind. And well, let's look at settings. Everything off and it's super slow. We have the sliders which kinda work, at least music works. The sound for slider for sound is broken because it's very loud, even though it's on the almost on the lowest. You can play in Windows sort of, probably where you start the game, so at least that works properly with OBS, so that's a plus. I would give it, you know what? I would give it 2 out of 10, not 1, because you can eventually finish the both waves and kill a boss. So it at least sometimes it works, and there was an attempt to make it better in terms of upgrades, right? So that's not just one map where you kill stuff and it's completely broken and unplayable. You could theoretically hack at this. I was able to get one item, which was a grenade, and I was able to get to level 6. So if you are very persistent, you could probably unlock all the levels and get all the guns, but it would be very boring and very annoying experience. So I cannot recommend it at all. But if you're absolutely desperate and you want to spend time with this just to grind it to the end, well, you could get the best guns. You could like finish all the levels on hard, and that's it. Also, the game has very much on the Steam page in terms of stuff that's supposed to be put into the game, that's supposed to be improved. It's very bad now. I'm not sure if it gets finished, if it gets improved. It's broken on the level of engine, how it works. So this could be fixed instantly. There should be multiple characters to play. There should be some bonus or reward for leveling. Definitely more guns. Probably some skill tree. This is the bare bones, the skeleton of a Killing Floor game. Of the idea of a Killing Floor game. Of course, Killing Floor is just much better. I recommend just buying Killing Floor 2 because you can sell items from it and get the money back, so it would cost you nothing eventually, or even be a sort of profit. That's what I'm doing. And you can also try this Dead Effect game, if that's the right name. You have to basically look for a similar game, also a mobile port, also killing zombies in an area. I think it has a campaign. It's also very similar. You just buy items, upgrade stuff, and kill enemies in a quite confined space, in a sort of I think there are waves there. If not, there is just a campaign which is like you push forward and you kill enemies on the way, or there are also waves. So it's very similar but better done, even though it's also a very cheap and basic mobile port game. This is just very bad. I don't recall really playing a game this bad in this genre. I know that there are some games which are also shooters in an open world which are completely broken, which are some asset flips. This is a tad better, just one notch better, but it's still very bad. Not to mention that the whole genre is not really, in my book, worth that much money, because all you do is basically kill some sort of enemy on a map in a wave-like form. So this is pretty much like the top-down shooters with like Crimson Land, for instance. Just the difference is that this is 3D. This is first-person shooter. It's not top-down shooter, but it's the same idea. You just kill waves of enemies and then you face bosses. So those games are usually very cheap. The whole genre is rather cheap genre. It doesn't need much effort to make a game like this. They shouldn't be expensive. This one's quite expensive, to be honest. I think it's $5 or something. And it should be way cheaper. I think you can get Killing Floor 2 for $5 if you buy it on sale. So this one only on sale, only if you're desperate, only if you know what you're buying, and I don't recommend it, but you know, maybe someone will want to just test it for the lols and maybe for Twitch or something, but just be warned, this is pretty much a crap alert. This is a very bad game. So that was ZKILLER, well, 2 out of 10 wave survival zombie shooter game on very small arenas with very broken engine and very little content. That would be it for the review. I will see you guys in the next one.